Chapter 4, vocabulary. Red, it's with a closed D, pulls down at the lips, red. In signed English, it's made with an R. In ASL, it's just made with your finger, red. Yellow, it's a Y and it twists, yellow. Blue is a B and it twists, just like yellow, yellow and blue. Green is a G and it twists. Brown slides down the face, a B down the face, brown. The book says that can be chocolate. This is only chocolate if it's describing a color. So if you're talking about like a chocolate lab, like the dog, then it would be this. If you're talking about chocolate that you eat, it would not be this sign. B, if you bounce it, is another sign for brown. You can use that for brown. I see this more frequently in this region. Black is a closed D and it just draws along the eyebrow. Black. White it starts with an open hand and it pulls out to a flat O from the chest. White. White. Pink looks like red or red, but with a P. Pink. Purple shakes, just like yellow and blue and green. Gray, it's 2 5s and the fingers, you don't have to hit the fingers necessarily, but they have to be close together. Orange, take an O and squeeze it in front of your face. This is both the color orange and the fruit orange. Dress or clothing, if you're talking about a dress, like a physical dress, then you would do it a little bit longer, a dress. If you're talking about like get dressed or just have the way you dress or your clothing, then you just kind of do it short and repeat it. Hat or cap, make sure that you're tapping the top of your head, hat. Shirt. A skirt, I'm going to have to stand up for this one. Skirt comes down and out, skirt. Coat or jacket, coat or jacket. If it's a big coat, you would do it like this. If it's just a little jacket, you might do like this. Hair, just grab some hair. If you don't have hair to grab, just act like you're grabbing hair if it were there. Eyes, point to your eyes. Ears, wiggle your ears. Nose, point to your nose. Mouth, draw a circle around your mouth. Mouth. Tall is a bent B, and it's one movement and it just goes up in relationship to how tall you are. So if you're saying like, wow, that person was really tall, you would do it like this, or you could say somebody was about that tall. Tall. Thin, it's a G, but then your fingers are out. Instead of G like this, your fingers are out. And you bring it down from about in front of your mouth down to about the middle of your chest, and you make a face like this. That's thin. Beard, you use your hands to show what kind of beard. So if it's just a little beard, you could use little tiny fingers. If it's a big beard, you would draw it that way. Small or short, this just indicates height. Pretty, pretty starts with an open hand, it comes across your face and around, and then ends up in a flattened O. Pretty, you're beautiful. Ugly, it's a closed D and it starts with your finger up and then it goes to an X. Ugly, right underneath your nose. Now we learned white already, but if you're talking about white as a skin color or race, then you throw it back up in your face. White, white, white. Smart, it's your middle finger, your feely finger.